Hi everybody, welcome to another exciting stream at Bowtie Gaming 14. So today we're going to be finally playing the base game of Pikmin 4. So without further delay, we're getting right into it. Because I am super excited that this game is finally out and I can actually play it. Because last time I played basically as much of the demo as I could, which was 3.5 hours worth of content. I got through like most of what I could have done in the first area, but alas, I hit 15,000 Sparklium and had to just wrap it up at that point. So now I can actually see what's beyond the curtain, which I'm assuming is also going to include nighttime mode. So here we go. A decade in the making. So yeah, now you can have, now I have access to the Dandori battle mode, which is kind of the side mode, which I'll tackle a bit more once I'm done with story mode. And the nice part is it kind of gives you like a summary of what the events are of the game, so I'll just go over that briefly just because it's been a week, and also that was the demo. Alright. In the beginning, Rescue Corps HQ lost contact with the team sent to find Captain Olimar, so you were tapped for an emergency mission to track them down. What could have happened to such a capable rescue team? Immediately upon landing, rescue pup Ochi-san rushed to greet you. Together you found Colin-san unconscious on the ground. When he came to, he explained the rescue team's current predicament. With high hopes for finding the other rescue officers, you all set out for the SS Shepherd. Passing through the cave was just supposed to lead you to the SS Shepherd, but when you boldly leapt in, you encountered a terrified rescue officer surrounded by strange creatures. To make matters worse, the officer is the captain. Time for another rescue. To the captain's relief, you saved her from the creatures surrounding her. Luckily, she knows how to reach the ship from there, and the four of you continue your way to the SS Shepherd. You made it to the SS Shepherd, but there were no signs of the other rescue officers. What's more, with the energy tank empty, you can't use the radar to find them. Escaping this planet is now the least of your concerns. How will you find the other castaways? Thanks to the puzzling Pikmin creatures you encountered, you managed to collect some treasure that would be converted into an energy source for the SS Shepherd. With the radar back online, you begin your search for the other castaways in earnest, using their SOS signals to guide you. Guided by the reactivated radar, you start exploring a new area and soon find a castaway deep within another cave. After getting them out of there safely, you discover it was the team's scientist Russin. Another rescue officer is back in the fold. The whereabouts of 3 rescue officers are still unknown. During your search, you were surprised to find an unidentified castaway. Apparently the rescue officers and Captain Olimar aren't the only castaways stranded on this mysterious planet. Science aficionado Russin figured out how to make use of the raw materials scattered on the planet. What's more, you saved the Rescue Corps' gruff ranger Dingo-san. Only 2 more rescue officers remain at large, the doctor and the pilot. And that is where we left off. I think it's day 5, but it'll probably say once we get in there. Then it automatically transferred over from my demo file, so here on out, we're in new territory. And for what I've seen from the trailers and some of the pictures, might be a pretty massive game. Some people are even hyping this game up to be better than Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm like, that's a tall order, but we'll see what happens. Yep, day 5. Let's go. Because now we can actually talk to Dingo, plus go to the second area, plus get some upgrades. Plus I'll also figure out what the heck is up with this dude. Dingo-san, is it true you encountered our pilot while stranded? Well, yeah, I ran into Bernard-san at some point, but then he got, like, snatched up by a leaf creature. What? We saw the leaf creature pick up someone else and toss him onto a big pup. Bernard-san and I tried to follow, but we were too late. They dragged the castaway into a cave, and suddenly they were growing leaves, too. Like this one? Yeah, exactly. The castaway turned into something just like that. So then the leaf creature in charge spotted us. We got out there as fast as we could, or at least that's what we thought. When I turned around, Bernard's son was gone. Maybe he didn't make it out. Or maybe he got turned into a leafling, too. Hey, what's the leafling doing anyway? And why are they unconscious? This your work comms guy? Obviously not. And I have no idea why they're currently unconscious. It was Gabby-san who recovered them. But based on what you're saying, this leafling could potentially be Bernard-san? Potentially. By the way, Bernard-san and I sort of coined the term leafling. We came up with it because they had those leaves growing out of their heads. Pretty clever, I know. This castaway may be our pilot, but undoing his leafy state is beyond our expertise. We need to rescue these leaflings, but without a doctor, there's not much else we can do. We need to find Yanni-san, stat. Officers, to your stations, please. Copy that, Captain. Okay, so basically that's the whole point of finding the doctor, is that he's able to cure them of being a leafling. You got 5 bomb rocks for completing the demo. Oh, it must be an item you can equip. Alright, let's go talk to Dingo-san. You can all relax now. Dingo-san's back. I don't know how the rescue corps made it this long without me. Guess I'll find out soon enough, since the captain made me rest a bit before I could get into action. Yeah, and then also now we can sprout yellow Pikmin. So since there's 20 less of them, I'll probably go ahead and prioritize sprouting them over the reds. Of course, I know the debate is going to be going back to the first area versus going to the second area. Because in order to get to one of the sections, we need to be able to have at least 45 Pikmin on the field, which we currently don't have the capability to do so. Hi there, the name's Kingsley. I run a flower shop back at home. I actually came to this planet to find a rare flower, then things took a turn. 1 second I'm gazing in a glorious bud, and the next thing I know I'm stranded. So yeah, I've had enough adventure for the time being. I don't think I'll be doing much more exploring around here. Okay, Tenderfoot, let me see what you're made of. Don't give me that look. You can handle some extra credit work. Check out every inch of this planet until you've explored every area 100%. Alright, so there's another side quest. It's been intense, but I can't just give up completely. I still want to leave this planet more flowery than it was when I got here. That's where you come in. You gotta help me bloom a whole lot of Pikmin flowers. Let's fill this world with blossoms. What's in it for you? Well, do this for me, and I'll give you my glorious stone collection. What do you say? You got a deal? Okay, so yeah, basically by bringing more people, they're gonna have, like, side quests for you. So there's actually side quests in a Pikmin game. Wow. My name's Dalmo. The moment I heard about the creatures of this planet, I knew I had to come learn more about them. I dreamed of compiling everything we learned about the ecology of each fierce little darling here into some kind of field guide. If I hadn't gone stranded, imagine how many cute little critters I would have encountered by now. It's almost embarrassing that I came here to learn about them and I haven't laid eyes on a single one. Wait, you must encounter all kinds of creatures on your explorations. Please tell me everything about them. Naturally, I prepare a token of my gratitude. Anything to learn more about these sweet feral muffins. Find 25 species of creatures. So now we can actually see the Piklopedia entries, which include the Pikmin themselves. Interesting. Okay, so they're called... Oh, cool. Okay, so yeah, here's... It's actually a lot more interactive than Pikmin 2, which actually let you throw pick carrots at the enemies, whereas this, like, you can actually, like, do mock battles. That's cool. Return. Oh, and yeah, you get, like, a lot of them. Alright, so yeah, that's that, and then notes. So I'm guessing different characters must have different notes. So this is initially going to be a decent amount of notes, but then it'll get less as time goes on. Dwarf bullboard, miniature reflection of a mature bullboard. When you see this little mimic stomping around on its stubby legs, you'll fall in love with a remarkably clever beastie. Such a skilled tiny trickster can mislead anyone. It's born to be adored. Regular bullboard. We have scientific name and then family, so I forgot they're technically bread bug. Well, door bullboards are bread bugs, and then they're grub dogs. It has a wide googly eye on its protruding stalks, a mouth meant to swallow prey in one large gulp, and powerful red and white polka-dotted hindquarters. It's fierce, and yet it somehow is quite endearing. Beware of getting lured in by its disarming mien. Then bullboard larvae, a toddling infant that anyone would love. With the new body and delicate skill of a newborn, this cute little button is sensitive to all stimuli. Whatever you do around it must be done slowly, gently, and quietly. As adorable as this baby is, you might be tempted to embrace it, but don't. You can squish the fragile darling. Good. I just started up the base game. Like, I've only been playing for about 10 minutes. Kind of doing, like, the intro area. I probably won't be playing, actually, like, at day 5 or probably, like, 5 minutes or so. I'm just enjoying the ride. Alright. Fiery blowhog. You'll recognize it by its plump, bottle-shaped torso and round, bright red mouth. Ever seen such an adorable creature? Well, no matter how cute it seems, in observing this species, you best remain behind it. Otherwise, you could end up in its path when it spits a gout of flame and get cooked right up. Snowy blowhog. What's that? You think the different types of blowhogs all look the same? You need to look a little bit closer. For example, this little fellow has light yellow eyes and an aquamarine body with turquoise lips and blue nails, so kind of like the Pikmin. It all comes together to create a unique appearance designed to give everyone the chills. So I ran into these, like, during part 1, because I played the demo, which was about 3.5 hours, so it was, like, the first 4 in-game days. So I'm basically starting off on day 5. But yeah, they were in one of the caves in the first area. So yeah, basically everything I'm reading off is stuff that I explored in the first area, because I didn't rescue the guy who gives you access to the Piclopedia until day 4. And basically, it doesn't matter, like, it doesn't go to the menu first. It basically is like, the demo's over, you're not going to find out all this stuff until the base game comes out. There's probably a scenario where you could rescue him before you get 1500 sparklium, but I guess I wasn't really trying for that. Alright. Tusk Blowhog. Setting its unwavering sights on its target, it makes a ferocious mad dash at full speed. Even if you hit it really hard, you won't slow down this bold beastie. It single-mindedly carries through its actions an unwavering focus that inspires me to improve my focus on my own tasks. The female shear grub. This one's primary food source is secretions from ambuloratices like Pikmin. Okay, I'm guessing that's just their scientific name in-game. To fill the bellies of so many shear grubs, there must be a healthy population of Pikmin in this world. Sheer grubs like this is where we get a glimpse of the hidden secrets of the planet. With this powerful jaws, the male sheer grub can secure more food than the female, but doesn't keep it at all for itself. Right now on the ground under our feet, mated sheer grub pairs are sharing food with each other. What a generously snuggly grub. Shearwig. It may be small, but it's full of vim and vigor. It hovers in midair, then zips straight onto its target. And once it has prey in its jaws, it locks on tight and won't let go. The Shearwig, a cunning and fierce survivor, has a death grip on my heart and soul. White spectralids. In the same way it stops on a petal when flitting around a garden full of flowers in bloom, it will light without hesitation on things like a sleeping bullboard. What an audacious little daredevil. Scorch cakes. In a way, it kind of looks like a tasty treat, but in actuality, this burning bivalve relative is a fierce hunter, squashing its prey with a fiery flourish. The beauty of its popping, crackling flames and dynamic cartwheels it can perform in battle is a spectacle to behold. So it's a shell cake enemy. Okay, so yeah, they're blowhogs. Just toss blowhogs. Mandiblard family. Flutterbee. And then, yeah, shell cake. Honey wisps. This cutie swims through the air with a heavy-looking nectar egg dangling below its translucent body and its way back to its nest where its offspring await lunch. Nectar is a vital source of nutrition that most of the life on this planet depends on. Whether it's in the form of an egg yolk, sap, or honey, I leave it up to your imagination. And then this is one thing that's pretty cool, is that the Pikmin themselves are in the Piklopedia. That was not the case with the first 3 games. And then, like the second game, you could chuck pick carrots at the enemies. At least while the, because you basically get to see how the Pikmin engage in battle, but when you're actually engaging with the creature, you basically can do mock battles with enemies you've already fought. So that's a nice feature as well. Well, of course, pick carrots are actually an item in this game, too, that you can kind of use to stun the enemy. Because I know that's a couple new things in this game as well. As like there's items that aren't just automatic upgrades, and then there's also side quests. Yeah, so there's side quests in a Pikmin game. It's pretty cool. Alright, so back to the notes. These peppy little darlings are a vivid scarlet red. As you can tell by their appearance, these critters are very passionate. In fact, they're such hotheads they're immune to fire. Even their displays of affection are ardent. They'll beat their tiny fists on you in an abundance of enthusiasm. Yellow Pikmin. Look at these extraordinary big pointy ears of these adorable yellow Pikmin. I doubt you can whisper a secret they won't hear. Try throwing one. They can easily retrieve objects for you from places you can't reach. Also, electricity doesn't faze them at all. They're shockingly useful little guys. And then also, one thing I was going to mention, I figured this out last session, so basically, they kind of established a middle ground in terms of how non-yellow Pikmin react to electricity, because in the second game, they get insta-killed. The third game, it just stuns them, but it doesn't kill them. In this game, it stuns them, but if you don't whistle them within a couple seconds, they die, so it's kind of a middle ground. With the frigid air welling up endlessly from inside their icy bodies, they can freeze anything at all. If you throw enough of them in a pond, they'll freeze the surface so solidly that you can walk right across it. They're just like little ice wizards. And then Onion, the majesty of nature, the mystery of life. I feel these stale cliches can't fully express the extraordinary symbiotic relationship between Pikmin and onions. Is there a connection here of an affectionate nature, perhaps? There's still so much we don't know. Floralic. Dice, finely grate, sauté in oil. I can barely stand the grumbling in my tummy right now. When you see one of these shiver or twitch, you'll realize it's a living thing and we must treat it with such consideration. And pellet posies. The pellet cradled in its petal changes colors like some kind of form of chameleon, aligning to match the color of nearby Pikmin. It's almost as though it's inviting us to come harvest it to make more. Even though it appears to be helping out, it's really just using us to spread its seeds. Alright, so now I'm going to show this off really quick. So yeah, you can basically bring in, like, whatever Pikmin you want. Like, it's purely a mock battle. Like, it just, like, oh yeah, you can test out using, like, certain types of Pikmin up to whatever squad amount that you have at the time. So yeah, it's purely a mock battle. Well, and plus, Ochi's also here as well. So this is also a really nice feature, so you can do this in between days. Then you can try it as many times as you want. How can you possibly pull yourself away from these charming creatures? Come see me when you're ready to take another look. And this is the guy that has the treasure catalog, who we rescued on day 3. And then you get bonus Sparklium if you complete a set like in Pikmin. Well, there's sets like in Pikmin 2, but like with this, you're trying to get the set so you can get more Sparklium. So you have the Staley Rubber Cutie, the Orb of Destruction. Oh, there actually are notes. I don't think I read these last time. Alright, fret not, Staley Rubber Cutie. Yes, you may be smallish in size, but that does not matter. Cute is cute. In fact, it's quite possible you even be more cute because of your smallness. Yes, I do believe you are. This treasure takes a sophisticated palate to appreciate. First, a salty, sweet sauce is put on top of some kind of white foodstuff. It's then fried and topped in a thick black layer of paper? Sounds awful, but it tastes wonderful. Surprising in the best way. Someone went to great lengths to first nibble this cookie into a perfect circle and then to nibble a perfect circle out of the middle of the cookie. The cookie craftsmanship exhibit here is mind-boggling, really. The SS Chocolate. It's the adorable ship's yummy smell that lured me in. Then suddenly I was taking a bite. Lo and behold, I found the ship to be edible. In fact, it's chocolate flavored. I'm still quite not sure what I make of this discovery. All I know is that it's a delicious one. There's something about this orb that makes one want to hit it with a stick a moment of joyful abandon. Of course, such a behavior is sure to spell trouble. I can see it now. The orb sent flying through the air only to crash through the window of a neighboring home. Then the neighbor, falling to appreciate the gleeful innocence of the moment, unleashing the good old-fashioned tirade. No matter how fun it may seem, do not send this orb sailing through the air. A round raft meant for a single occupant. It floats using the water's surface tension. These holes in the middle allow the passenger a delightful glimpse of the water below. Then again, one might consider plugging these holes if one's worried about the raft tank on water. Memory fragment, top left. This is where the mystery begins. See, it's a fragment of something bigger. Yes, a massive photo panel now broken into pieces. But why? The only way to find out is to put the pieces together again. The clues here tell me this belongs in the top left corner. This mysterious fragment appears to be the top right photo of part of a giant photo. Could the picture of a precious be a moment in time? But why would such a thing be broken into pieces? Someone trying to hide something? I must see all the pieces. I must know. No matter how down you may be, these tasty bursts of joy are almost sure to turn your mood around. That's because they're happiness in fruit form. As the name implies, they plant seeds of sunny warmth in the middle of your heart, and there they grow like an invasive species of happiness. It's true, the rounded surface of this fruit is smooth as a baby's bottom. Meanwhile, the pale yellow flesh inside offers a refreshing flavor profile that's once sweet and also sour. Really, as fruits go, it has much to offer. It's a good night's sleep you're seeking, this bed can help. Not only is it quite spacious and comfortable, but if you flip over on it, it'll coat you in a fine cloud of dust that's said to encourage sweet dreams. But bring a lint roller for when you're done sleeping. You want to see the face of a parent? Well, here it is. It's a commanding visage, no? And yet somehow still warm and inviting. This doll in her infinite wisdom knows she must strike the perfect balance between strict expectations and eternal love. Look at this enormous vase. Like a parent has given too much to a child, it's completely empty. That all remains of a sad story? Maybe, maybe not. Only that parent can say whether giving so much broth and disappointment or the greatest joy. This warning device, worn by ancient guardian deities, will be rung loudly for all to hear when a villager committed a wrongdoing. Anyone who heard it would then immediately fall to the ground, clearing the way for the guardians to pass. And then we finished this series last time, the Great Adventure series. Double Dragon-Eyed Scope. This massive scope allows two viewers to stand side by side and see far into the distance. As if that wasn't impressive enough, it looks like its design was based on dragon eyes. It's just the thing for a couple of adventure explorers who hate taking turns. This piece of technology doesn't work, so there's no way to confirm it, but I believe in my heart of hearts that it's part of a time machine. A foolish belief, maybe, but I have faith that the future holds many great things and this is simply a sign of what's to come. This astounding device indicates what direction fate is flowing. By reading the magnetic fields found on planets and in living organisms alike, it can read one's fortune. The science is too complex to explain, but whether you go north or south, do heed its guidance. Surely this powerful viewing device was used by a brilliant professor trying to catch a glimpse of the truth hiding in the most fundamental of the universe. When they looked through here, did they find that truth? And did the truth look bigger and out of focus? Some people love to ride the rails because it reminds them of the past. Others ride the rails because they're excited about what lies in the future. I say a train trip is more than just transportation, it's unlimited possibility. Hop aboard and find out. Then we got the illumination goo. In fortune-telling circles, this is the color of illumination. It has the power to light the path before us, showing which way to go if we want better luck in life, and specifically in money-making endeavors. I hope the illumination goo will light my way. This is neither the color of the sky nor the color of the sea, though it's nearly the color of both. No, as blue hues go, it's like a cool splash of water in your face or like shaved ice on a summer day. Or like the calm surface of a swimming pool after my love swam away for the last time. Oh my, I fear I get swept away for a moment there. You want to talk about this with a schnauz? Cause, now what? Wow. What happened there? This treasure is not only two prongs, but two personalities. That is, it's so beautifully designed that a noble person might hang it on their wall as a decoration. At the same time, it's so fierce a warrior might use it as a weapon. A spear appreciated by rulers and warriors alike. That is a mighty spear indeed. The Stone of Advancement. Notice how resplendent the blue of this slab is. It's called cobalt blue. The pigments extracted from an ore renowned for honing one's intuition, intelligence, and reflexes. Yes, the more I gaze upon it, the more advanced I feel myself becoming. To use this mode of transportation, you must stand on the trolley and kick the ground to propel yourself forward. You can also sit on the trolley and push yourself along with your hands. It's more thrilling than riding a typical trolley, but a lot more work. Well, I suppose for them, that's just a regular skateboard, but for us, it's like the ones you control with your fingers. Those are fun toys back in the day. Daughter of the Earth. This vegetable is tended to with utmost care. Doted on, you might say. You can tell by its exceptional flavor and nutritional value. Yes, all the love given to it is turned into a sweet and savory food treat, delicious and delightful. Mysterious carriage. I understand that ancient literature from this planet tells of a noblewoman who used this fruit's rind as a carriage. Clever. Additional lore tells some sort of midnight deadline and missing footwear. Literature's complicated. Satellite shield. Did you know that satellites are highly vulnerable to meteors and other space debris? This shield was specifically made for space workers who protected these vital pieces of tech from damage. If this shield can withstand a blow from a meteor, it can withstand anything. Skin of the Phoenix. Sculpture representing the charred skin cast off by the immortal phoenix. The red paper is clearly inspired by the color of its flaming wings. Though immortality is an impossible wish for any living creature, this bird is imbued with a fervent desire for a miracle. These balls were an integral part of a ritual performed during New Year's festivals. Each ball was imbued with the people's hopes and dreams that, if caught by the ritual pole, these hopes and dreams were bound to come true. What a joy it must have been to witness such a beautiful tradition. This ritual pole was used during an ancient festival held at the start of each new year. If the ball landed on the sharp end, the people's wishes would come true and they would dance in celebration. Though it's commonly believed that people danced either way. What can say that hasn't been said 1,000 times before? Obviously it's gorgeous. And oh how it glitters. Still, it's not every day one gets to see a gold nugget of this size. Will the wonders of this strange planet ever cease? I certainly hope not. And the Talisman of Life, Crane. The citizens of this planet one wished upon this luck wafer for a long life. You see, the strange bird pictured there says to have lived a very long life. Additionally, the bird seems to be facing a supernova, the final stage of a star's existence. To live for billions of years like a star does, one can hardly even imagine it. Alright, so that's all the treasures we found so far, a total of 32. Out of question mark, and you bet your butt we're completing this game. Do drop by anytime you'd like to peruse the treasure catalog. So I'll probably do it at least once per session, like reading all those like entries up, like this particular session I'm doing it twice because I couldn't read those until now. So I'll do it at the end of this session for whatever I find this session, but then it'll just be like the end of each session going forward. Alright, let's get off Ochi. That poor dude. Hang in there, buddy. To ensure the success of a rescue mission, there are 3 things you must do. Training, training, and more training. That's the spirit. Let's get started then. Guess we got some pup drive, which you get those points by rescuing castaways, so we definitely rescued a decent amount of people. So yeah, there might be more stuff that comes up later, but yeah, we learned the jump and the dig ability. So yeah, there's basically Buffle, which allows him better at carrying stuff. Chomp, which allows him basically greater attack power. Rush, which strikes critters with more force. Ochi's able to heal himself period, let alone to a certain degree. And then his Command, which allows him to basically go to a certain point on the map. Alright, so let's see. I definitely want him to be able to heal himself. See, everything's at level 1 already. So that got that to level 2, so I got 2 more points. So that'll allow him to carry things up to 5 weight. And that'll allow him to carry stuff up to 10 weight. Well, you mastered Buff. I knew you could do it, Ochi. That means I'm giving you permission to learn an even more powerful skill, Super Buff. Okay, so apparently there's now tiers of learning skills as well. So the next level allows him to carry stuff that's up to 20. Wow. Okay, so this tells you what the different layers do. So 20, 30... He essentially turns into a purple Pikmin. Or actually more than that. Because, yeah, like, his current level, he's essentially a purple Pikmin. So, yeah, this basically makes him a double purple Pikmin. This triples it. And this is the power of 10 purple Pikmin. Holy crap. Okay, so level 2 allows him... Yeah, just a higher attack power. And with this one, he's allowed to basically able to insta-kill a pellet posy. And then, yeah, basically allows him to insta-kill more creatures. Oh my gosh, there's smaller burrowing snagrets. So yeah, level 2 allows him to get healthier faster, and then level 3 he'll be full of pep again in no time. Then level 3, if you get lost or you need more of them, you can direct Oshi to gather Pikmin for you when he learns this skill. Because basically on the map you can take control of Ochi. In fact, there was one particular hole where you had to do it during the demo. So this just gives him more abilities. I got some more Scrummy Bones. Keep up the good work, and remember, no slacking. Alright, and then basically you go talk to Colin-san whenever you want to go out for the day. Let's go talk to Russin. Hee hee, I created a new item. Well, I developed a prototype with the material I had on hand. You'll have to come see for yourself. Hee hee, let's get started. Alright, so we bought everything earlier. So the new stuff, we got the idle counter. Shows a running tally of how many Pikmin are standing idle. There's no time to lollygag on a rescue mission. Headlamp. If your sight lines are well lit, you can avoid danger before it finds you. And so I introduce you to this lamp. Scorch Guard. Made from premium fireproof fabric, it'll protect you from any inferno. Plus it's moisture wicking. And Scorch Guard for Ochi. Once you understand the science behind a red Pikmin's fire resistance, Ochi-san can be easily made fire resistant too. So yeah, we obviously can't afford everything. Yeah, I pretty much can only afford either these 3 or 2 things in addition to... Like, basically I almost have to be like... Yeah, basically make both of them Scorch resistant. Yeah, I'll get everything except the Scorch Guard for Ochi. Alright, so now we're Scorch resistant. We have more visibility down there. And we have the idle counter. And then once we got more materials, we will be able to get it for Ochi. And then grab the Bomb Rock prototype. A bomb so powerful it can destroy reinforced walls. Just be careful not to get caught in a blast zone. And Ice Blast. Oh my gosh, there's ice bombs! When the bomb explodes, it saps away all warmth from the surroundings. It can freeze creatures in water immediately. Wow. Oh yeah, grab the prototype. Yeah, in addition to basically, grabbing Scrummy Bones, which allow us to heal Ochi, emergency kits, which allow us to heal ourselves, and then Pig Carrots for paralyzing enemies. I'll buy another emergency kit. If I need more later, I'll do it, but I think 2 is a good starting point. Come back and see me if there's anything else you need. Here, let's see if I can propagate any more Pikmin before I go start the day out. So it looks like to get to the 3rd area, we need 4,000 Sparklium, so we're decently on our way already. Because basically to get to Area 2, you only needed 1,500 units of Sparklium. So we have already doubled that. Alright, so I think that's all the Pikmin I'm able to propagate. Yeah, and then basically in order to propagate Pikmin, you actually have to bring back their colored onion. If you can't, then the only way you can get them is on the underground. So that's kind of how we're only able to propagate ice Pikmin right now. I'm picking up some signals that might be coming from the castaways in the most recently discovered area. Could be a stranded rescue officer out there. We're counting on you to rescue them, preferably very soon. Which area would you like to explore? The Blossoming Arcadia. We confirmed another SOS signal in this area. One of our missing rescue officers may be waiting for us here. So yeah, there's basically going to Area 2, and then we can also go back to the Sunspeckled Terrace and try to finish it out. Of course, whether or not we're going to be able to is going to be dependent on whether or not I'm able to have 50 Pikmin. If not, like, I'm going to try this, and if it just seems like a bust, I'm just going to reset the day and just go to the Blossoming Arcadia. Because I know there's at least one or two things we can for sure do. And then there's another area we can potentially go to if I'm able to get access to 5 more Pikmin on the field. Alright. Doesn't tell you the totals until you got to a certain point, or maybe until you've gotten something. We'll see what happens. Because, yeah, the one of the areas requires 30 Pikmin to freeze it. Well, actually, now that we got that ice bomb, that might bypass something. But first, we're going to explore the immediate area, because there's going to be a boss fight right here. Gabby-san, come in over. Ochi-san has never really liked getting wet, but I've been working on it with him in the bathtub aboard the SS Shepherd. And last night he had a big breakthrough. Your rescue pup can swim. Okay, so that officially bypasses that problem then. Now that he's over his dislike of water, he can use it in doggy paddle to swim through any water obstacle. Get on Ochi's back with the Pikmin and you can ride across bodies of water to explore new areas. Okay, so now we can just go over there because now we definitely got enough Pikmin. Ochi-san's twitching his nose. Alright. I mean, there's treasure nearby? Alright. So we fought this in the intro with Olimar, so we'll see what happens. Although this time it's for real, because we... Oh, shoot, that is not the dash. Oh, crap. That'll just chuck the Pikmin right on there. And now it's frozen. Alright, that should do it. Boss complete. Alright, so then we'll have those 2 Pikmin bring that talisman card over. And I think that's all we can do over here. Oh, and there's a dragon fruit. How did we get that? $3,200 Sparklium collected. New gear is available. Yeah, because that's how you get more gear in this game is Sparklium. Well, depending on how far I can throw them, I might... Okay, there we go. And I think we should just be able to saunter over here. Okay, I can get through, but not Ochi. Well, at least while we're riding him. Alright, so that allows us to get onto this whole section. Alright, let's get on Ochi. Just look at this amazing view. How lucky to explore your way here. Alright. now we can just walk Ochi over here. I'm not sure if we can chuck non-yellows. Okay, yeah, we can. Cool. Alright, sweet. So they're going to bring the dragon fruit back. Awesome. Okay, and this is a peanut. So we go ahead and grab that. So yeah, there's a decent amount that we could have done that we had to miss earlier because of, oh god, so yeah, if they fall from a high enough distance, they'll just, they'll drop it. Alright. Not sure if there's anything over there. And it looks like so this is actually an interesting change they made, is that the carcasses actually stay on the ground. Alright, so that proves that they can, well, to be fair, I know we did create a shortcut last time. Right at the last second, too. Alright, so now that that's done, we'll kind of just wait for the whole party to get back. Alright, so yep, we already got a couple treasures back. Yeah, I say 3 already in this area. That already brings us to 3,400. Alright, so it actually does update us on what this area is like in real time. Well, then, of course, we can also get past this area now that Ochi can swim. And then, okay, so there's the blue onion. So yeah, these are pretty much the couple of areas. So there might be like a day's worth of stuff to do here. Well then, of course, once we get the blue onion back, we can actually transport that back to or we can actually start propagating blue Pikmin. Whether or not that's going to be possible, we'll find out. I mean, that was already a quarter of a day's worth of stuff. Alright, so yeah, basically that confirms that, yeah, Ochi's not able to swim until basically after the events of the demo. So that's good to know. Alright, so let's go ahead and move the base over here. Alright, then now we can go over to this area because Ochi can swim. Of course, he still has to be able to jump. Oh, shoot. Okay, so yeah, they just jumped right onto Ochi, good. Alright, so I might actually have to freeze the pond in order to get all the Pikmin over here, so I'm gonna go grab enough for this endeavor. Alright, let's get off Ochi, and then let's go ahead and get them over here. Alright, sweet, and let's go ahead and ride Ochi. Okay, so yeah, now we can jump up here. Oh. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure they can't drown. Could that be one of the leaflings that Dingo-san was talking about? I'm pretty sure the one I saw had a bigger nose. Dandori, Dandori. Only one thing to do now. Gotta catch him. Let's go. Collect all the treasures and creatures within the time limit. Dandori Daycare, 5 minutes. You can only have reds. Looks like the Pikmin don't want to go with you. Ah well, then it'll just be the two of you, Ochi-san and Gabby-san. Alright, in we go. Dandori level 1. Yeah, and then I know there's materials that are underneath the water in the other water section that we're definitely going to require blue Pikmin because they're submerged. This place is for testing Dandori. Do more Dandori, improve Dandori. Simple goal. Carry as much as you can until time ends. That is all. Treasure here, all fake. You cannot carry home. Pikmin here, all mine. Also cannot take home. This means can Dandori forever. This is bliss for me and for you. Do well, get raw material. Do not well, also get raw material. You wish to take me from here? Show me your best, Dandori. Alright, come, time for Dandori. Alright, so we got 5 minutes to grab all the treasures, which I'm assuming means all the beasts as well. That's definitely gonna require yellows unless we can shuck them over. That'll give us a shortcut, plus Pikmin. Alright, so then we can get that thing back. Let's go to kill these creatures. Alright, let's have them start digging out what I'm assuming is a waffle. Go grab more Pikmin. Okay, so that requires Ochi. Alright, that's got a cooldown. Alright, let's go and grab these reds. Okay, so that requires 10. That's almost dead. Oh, I gotta get off Ochi. The foundation of good Dandori. Alright, and then we'll have Ochi go help. He should be able to carry that because he can carry 5 things now. Oh, right, we gotta get this thing. Okay, so they got enough of the waffle, and then there's a jam container over there. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Can they bring the no, that's definitely gonna involve a workaround. Plan carefully where to work. Okay, so let's have them start to bring the gold pieces back, because that's going to be a bit. And then I'll have them work on the other piece once that's done. And I'll have them work on that just to kind of expedite that process. And then I'll wait until we get the donut back. That kind of requires Ochi. Plus, we're going to need him to make that shortcut. Or Dandori goes well. And then, ideally speaking, they should be dragging him that way. Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm going to temporarily skip that, and then just go... Oh, never mind. I do have to kill this thing in order to... Oh yeah, there were Pikmin in there, sweet. I mean, I could try with 17, but we'll see what happens. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, run. Should be enough to kill them. Alright, cool. Let's get off Ochi and have him go there. Okay, so the Pikmin can also drag it. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see how much I can accomplish. Oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that. Well, now I got the shortcut. Okay, so now we got that shortcut, so let's see how much we can accomplish in the span of a minute. Alright, then on that Ochi... Okay, so that requires 12. Oh, never mind, he can carry 10. Okay, so we got 50 seconds. Alright, so OG go grab that. Alright, so we definitely hit the goal. Okay, so 140 is the... Okay. Alright, so we got... Yeah, so that's definitely enough Pikmin, and I'm not sure if there's anything else on the map. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. It's just a matter of, is that treasure going to get back on time? Which I know is a big if. Hey, Zach, and welcome in. Yes, I got a new emote going. It's the Tia dancing emote. I just got that uploaded. Alright, that should hopefully be it. Yep, that's everything. Sweet, with 10 seconds to spare. Yeah, I'm pretty much just going back to the first area and seeing how much I can accomplish before I go to the second area. You work too fast. I feel dizzy. Take these. 30 pieces of raw material. This is your reward. Oh my, they fainted. I wonder what caused that. Well, I guess it's our chance to get them out of here. Yeah, because I know this is kind of part of side modes that were in, like, the third game and maybe even the second game, but, like, they actually made it part of the base game in this game. And then while I'm waiting for that to load, since I got it through Walmart, I got a water bottle with my copy for if the game included, so it's like, I got a water bottle now. With the way the leaves grow, there's no way to tell who this is. But it doesn't matter. It's our job to rescue him. We don't want to, they're finding their way back inside the cave. Let's keep the lid closed as a precaution. Okay, so first I gotta get the water. Oh shoot, it just defaulted to that crap. Alright, I gotta come back once I have 20 ice Pikmin. And then I'll be able to carry him back. Not enough. Nowhere near enough. Oh, right, I gotta get off Ochi. Alright, so that's enough to freeze the water. Okay, so that does reach. Alright, then they can carry the castaway back. Oh, the water bottle. I thought you were talking about, something else. Probably a decent amount, but I mean, that guy's greed knows no bounds. Which, speaking of Pikmin stuff, did you see the clips of Jiggy playing, like, 1 and 3 that came out the last day or so? Oh, my gosh. Another leafy castaway. Hopefully their ID will tell us something. Error. Home planet PNF 404. Error. Unable to read data. No luck. Could the leaves be causing this error? Alright. Alright, so I know for a fact I can at least do everything that I just did. Going to the next area, that's gonna depend on whether or not I can get something to work. Yeah, I was gonna be like, just the fact that he got super unlucky that last second and just a lot of his Pikmin got crushed. I'm like, oh no! And then just, yeah, on the third one off screen, like, most of his Pikmin drowned. I'm just like, oh. That, I've never seen that happen, and that's unlucky as heck. Alright, so that's good. So yeah, one of the new developments now that we're in this... Yeah, I was gonna say, so yeah, literally the last stuff is here. So yeah, apparently that was just a lot of completion, was just getting some of those treasures and then completing that. So yeah, this is the last stuff, which includes getting the blue onion, which would be a huge thing, but whether or not it's going to be possible right now, I'll find out. But considering all that took half a day, I definitely say that was worth coming back here. Alright, so I just gotta scope this out really quick. Okay, so... Well, now OG can swim, so that might be something else. Yeah, because there's the... There's that. I mean, I know I can get Pikmin over there, it's just gonna... Well, I'm pretty sure I... Okay, so I need 20 Pikmin in order to... Doing that might have been a mistake. Well, I can always rewind time, worst case scenario. Onions really do come in all kinds of different colors. Could there be one for every Pikmin type? Alright, so for this, I need 20 yellows. Okay, so... Then I gotta play this very carefully because I don't want the Pikmin to drown. Okay, so... So I'll get rid of all reds and grab yellows. Yeah, because basically in order to propagate Pikmin, you have to find their onion, which is why we can't propagate ice Pikmin outside of the caves. Alright, where am I going here? Oh, yeah, I gotta go around it. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I gotta be really careful here. Okay, then I gotta be very quick about this. So luckily Ochi can swim, but I still gotta be very quick. Hopefully they take an ideal route, otherwise we're screwed. Oh, it's bearing a red seed. Okay, so good, they got stuck. That's what I wanted to happen. And they'll just jump right on Ochi, so we're good to go. Alright, so basically, this is kind of what I thought was going to happen, is that... okay, so I gotta go back with 30 reds, or 30 ice, rather. Alright, move the base. I at least gotta move downwards. Alright, so then I gotta get rid of... Well, yes, I don't need the yellows anymore. Might as well just go ahead and grab all ice Pikmin. Yeah, go with that. Possibility just got a lot cooler. I'm just kidding. Alright, let's go ahead and get off. And that'll get 30 over there, and then given they reach, we should be able to reach the onion. Oh no, we need 20. I might be able to get a workaround, but this is gonna be a very quick process. Because we're only gonna have a couple seconds to get this thing moving. Oh shoot, they're going for berries. Shoot. Alright. Wait, can I chuck Pikmin on this thing? Where are they going? Where the heck are they going? Oh, it shoots them over there. Oh, interesting. I know they can't do that with the onion, but yeah, of course this is going to be an indicator of whether or not I'm going to be able to carry the onion. Because like, it's technically possible, but it's going to be very intricate in terms of how this gets pulled off. And also whether or not we're going to have enough time to do so. Alright, so I got to get off Ochi. Alright, so this has to be a very quick maneuver. Shoot, I'm chucking in the wrong direction. Yeah, like I said, it's a very quick maneuver that has to happen. Which is why I might have... Yeah, I'm gonna try to rewind time if this doesn't work. Okay. Okay, go, 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 go. Okay. Okay. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately now they can't carry it back because it's stuck in the water. Okay, so... Without blue Pikmin, I unfortunately think this is not possible, or without winged Pikmin. And that definitely requires blue Pikmin. Like I said, I might rewind time just to kind of mess around with this to see what's possible. Okay. So we can ride Ochi all the way back. So that's what that does. Well, might as well grab some ultra spicy berries while we're at it. Yeah, like this is pretty much all I'm going to be able to do for the rest of the day is just get ultra spicy berries back to the ship. Because like I said, this is probably going to require winged or blue Pikmin at this point. So finishing this area out is probably going to require... it's probably going to require blue Pikmin. Alright, so we got enough for a spray. Wow, we collected quite a lot of these red berries now. A spray consisting of red nectar infused with ultra-spicy compounds. Side effects still unknown. After a thorough analysis, it appears these berries contain large amounts of ultra-spicy essence. I suggest you squeeze 10 of them and put in the resulting extract into your pack. You never know when you'll need it. Alright. Might be able to kill this thing. Alright. Okay, so yeah, they freeze, but you can only kill them or carry them back when you have when they're above the ice. Oh, I gotta go back for these Pikmin or they're going to die. So yeah, it looks like ice Pikmin are immune to drowning, which is nice. Okay. That'll be pretty much all I can do. But yeah, it's nuts though, like, you can pretty much almost get to the third area just with, like, going to the first area alone. It's kind of insane. Well, I got some progress done in getting the blue onion back, but yeah, I'll come back once I have the means to get more Pikmin. Well, plus it'll also be more doable once I have more access to more Pikmin on the field. God, I love when there's a thunderstorm that just comes the heck out of nowhere. Yippee! So yeah, if I run out of power and the stream goes blank, that's why. Just heard that rolling in, I'm like, oh boy. Alright, so with that is the first day in the base game. Alright, got a leafling back. And we got 3 more treasures. And then, yep, just gotta wrap that area up once I have the means to do so, and we'll be good. Okay, so it keeps it a mystery until you get all of them, or maybe until something happens. But once you've gotten all of them, it does tell you you've done so. That implies there's at least one more treasure somewhere. Probably in that vicinity, but we'll find out more about that once we have the means to get up there a bit more. Because we need 45 Pikmin in order to build that one structure. 30 ice to be in the, ice Pikmin to be in the water, and then an additional 15. But I'll come back when I got at least 50 Pikmin on the field. All right, got that done. By the way, Gabbyson, if you press minus, you can assign different functions to those. Really? Can you assign the rescue journal to one of those? Of course. And you can reference it whenever you need some quick advice. You can even assign actions like disband or select items with the push of a button. Setting up shortcuts seems like a great way to improve your Dandori practice. Speaking of improvements, Colin said it'd be more efficient if you shared such helpful information a lot sooner. Alright, so we have more side missions. Day 6. And they're both just unconscious. Because, yeah, basically the lore that we got at the beginning of the base game is that, yeah, these guys can only be revived with the doctor, so we gotta rescue him at some point, in addition to the pilot, who might have been turned into one of these leaflings, but we'll find out more. And then just, yeah, like, one suspiciously looks like Olimar, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think it's a spoiler, the fact that that's Olimar. Like, it looks like Olimar, and he's around Moss, his pup, so it's like, yeah, I don't think that's a spoiler to assume that. Man, it's gonna be so nice, the fact that Ochi can grab, like, 10 units of stuff. Well, then eventually, once we get him fully upgraded, he can carry 100 units. That's gonna be insane. Because essentially, we'll be able to carry, like, well, 200 with regular Pikmin. Once we have 100 purple Pikmin, we'll be able to carry up to 1,100 units, which I swear if they have something that's 1,100 units, I will laugh my butt off. They probably would, because I know there was one treasure in Pikmin 2 that, like, it was 1,000 units, so, like, you had to have 100 purples. Alright, let's see if I can upgrade anything, otherwise I'll probably save. Okay, so nothing costs 1, so yeah, I'll save that point. Alright. Okay, so yep, we got more stuff now. So, the tough stuff. No training necessary to achieve this HP increase. Indeed, there's no force in the universe more powerful than science. Some say there's no shortcut to building stamina. Fools! Even Ochi can increase his HP with his on this collar. And I'm definitely going to prioritize Ochi because it seems like he's gotten injured more frequently than the protagonist. Air armor. This trinket condenses the air surrounding Ochi's body to reduce overall damage, so it's like a tier 2 of that. Interesting. So yeah, that's basically your main incentive to get these materials, is that you need them for upgrades. Oh, Ochi, no! That's horrible. Alright, there we go. Alright, so yeah, as previously stated, I'm gonna go view these logs once I'm done for the session for the day, instead of doing it every single time. I just did it once at the beginning because I wasn't able to do this until then, because we had access to the treasure guy, but we didn't rescue the Piklopedia guy until the day 4. We couldn't go back to base camp afterwards. The demo ended at that point. Okay, so I believe that's... Oh, never mind, there's a... Ochi, grab this. So yeah, we'll probably only have to be on the second area for a day, and we'll have enough to go to the third area, which is just absolutely insane. I mean, even if we got that final treasure, it probably wouldn't have been enough to go to the third area, so going to the second area seems like it's required, at least to a certain extent. Be interesting to see what Pikmin we get in the second area, as well as when we're able to start doing night expeditions. Find out pretty quickly. Alright. Ready to explore! Alright. We confirmed another SOS signal in this area. One of our missing rescue officers may be waiting for us here. Alright, to the Blossoming Arcadia we go. So I just have a feeling from here on out it's going to get even more insane, but we'll see how insane it actually gets. I mean, I know there's certain enemies from the second game that are going to make an appearance in some of the caves. Okay, yeah, I saw those earlier. They're like mini burrowing snagrets. Oh, it's a playground. Cool. Plus, we're next to some cherry blossom trees, as the title suggested. Cool. Alright, so yep, we're just going straight into it. It's imperative to get the lay of the land. Alright. Okay, so it suggests not to bring reds. I mean, if that's what they suggest, I'll go with that. I mean, to be fair, you really only need reds for fire hazards. We'll get it eventually, there we go. Fragrant Ravine. Oh, and they got another material. Because, yeah, that also seems like it's the benefit to killing creatures is that they very commonly drop materials. Okay, so that's done. So we got these things, which we'll find out their exact names later. Alright, they require 3, so we can have some nice Pikmin bring those back. Okay, we got another paper crane over here. Alright, then we gotta grab Ochi for the other side. Okay, baby birds, they're gonna die just like the big ones. Okay, so a lot of shortcuts we can grab later from what it looks like. Then we go up the hill. Yeah, definitely one thing I really like about this game is the fact that you can move the bases, so it really just adds to the strategy of what you're trying to do. Alright, then we got some more material. Which we're gonna need 33 material in order to build that bridge. Oh, we got the leaf enemies. These aren't the deadly ones, so I'm not as concerned. The brown ones are where you gotta be worried about. Because they can actually kill the Pikmin. Alright, so there's Leafy, Olimar, and Moss. So we'll see what their deal is once we get to that point. Alright, so then that requires 40 material. Kill the darn butterfly already. There we go. Alright, you guys go ahead and bring that back. Alright, let's see. So we got some more material. Yeah, and that's where you gotta be careful with the ice Pikmin, because if you kill them with the ice Pikmin, you can't bring the carcasses back. Well, more specifically, if the ice meter is full. Okay, so we got... Oh my gosh, there's a ring pop. That's hilarious. My childhood. Alright, so then we got some more material, and then I'll have Ochi work on this. Wow, he still didn't bring the carcass back? What the heck? Oh, never mind, it didn't die. There we go. Oh, never mind, I'm gonna have him continue to do that. Alright, then I'll probably just wait for them to be done, because they're about to bring all the stuff back. Alright. New treasure collected. Alright, then they're still over there. And yeah, of course, I know we can technically go across the bodies of water with Ochi, I just don't want to do it prematurely. Yeah, of course, Ochi hardly made any progress. Everyone, to battle! Alright, then Ochi will bring that back. You spit that up, you. Alright, cool. Okay, so that's all those fragments. Oh, we got these suckers. Treasure or not, these petals are lovely. Yeah, these things are electric enemies, which is why you want to try not to use other types on them if possible. Alright, let's go ahead and have them dig. And then we got another pellet posy over here. In addition to dirt mount excavation complete. Alright, so that's done. Okay, so there's a hair clip. Let's see what else we got around here. Do I have enough for this? Yep, we got enough for a shortcut. Sweet. Awesome sauce. Then I'll have them start to work on this gate while I go grab the rest of them. And then now we got access to this whole area, which I'm going to go back for the whole squad. There he is. Ochi came back to you. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the squad. Then I'm going to go ahead and kill this this bug first. Oh, just like how it died, yeah, that, like, a lot of people like were speculating it was like a glitch that happened, like that we're just like that is the only way we could think of as to why that happened, because we're just like that shouldn't happen normally. It was so weird. Alright, I gotta get up. One thing I gotta remember with this game is that you can't charge the Pikmin while you're on Ochi. Alright, now then bring all that stuff back. Alright, and then there's an onion. Curious that there's multiple of the same color. Find out what that means once I get to that point, because usually the ones that increase your Pikmin were the Florlix, which are opaque or like kind of a pale color. But we already have a yellow onion, so maybe just if you have the color already, it just adds your Pikmin count. Find out in a couple seconds. Alright, they're going on that. Alright, so yeah, I'll just have them do that. Then I'll have them work on the gate. At least the ones that aren't carrying material around. Alright, so they got that back. Alright, so that's done. Alright, and... nope, it's gonna be a tease. Well, rip. I'm not trying to do deathless, I'm just trying to get through it. Wow, did you see that? The onion fused again. But it didn't change color. Suppose if we already have an onion of the same color, the new one just gets turned into nutrients. Okay, so that's how that works. Poor little Pikmin. Alright, so then we got a treasure up here, which is gonna be 5, so we gotta go back for more Pikmin. Alright, then we can go back for the cave whenever. I know, there's just suddenly so much to do, which is kind of nuts. I know there's, because yeah, there's like Ochi could swim across the water, we could go build a couple of bridges, and then there was that cave over there. Well, actually, first things first, what I'll probably do is go grab that one treasure. Okay, I was gonna say, I did say there was an idle Pikmin somewhere, so I'm gonna go grab that so I don't forget about him later. Get on the dog. Or so help me. Thanks for the raid, Kyopo. Hope your stream went well. Currently playing through the base game of Pikmin 4. Just started the second area. Alright, let's see if there's anything else I want to do before I progress. Okay, so that looks like that requires Ochi. Alright, just gonna go grab that treasure. There we go, that's a better chuck. Alright, so once they're back with that, then we will go into that cave. Alright, 3,500 sparkling, which means we get upgrades once we go back to base camp. Alright, time to go into the cave. Oh, I'm already down to half health. Thank goodness for those emergency kits. New cave discovered. Secluded courtyard. In the natural world, there are many examples of strategic mimicry where one lulls their prey into perceived safety, but I never thought I'd witness it firsthand. I now know danger can lurk in even the jiggliest of places. Alright, so let's see. So it recommends non-reds. So we'll go with that. In we go. Yeah, see, all the caves in the first area weren't too bad, so we'll see how much the difficulty cranks up. Like, I'm just waiting for one of these caves to have, like, the water wraith. I'm waiting for it. Because I know some of the other ones from Pikmin 2 are showing up in the caves based on the trailers. I'm like, I swear if the water wraith is back, I will riot. I'm not gonna be okay. Alright, so then... Oh, there's blue Pikmin, so yep, now we can, once we get enough of them, we can actually go back and grab their onion and back in the first area. Okay, we gotta kill the tadpoles first before they'll help us. Well, plus now Ochi can swim. Blue Pikmin. We haven't seen Pikmin like these before. I wonder if Captain Olimar ever encountered anything like them. At a glance, the blue Pikmin appear to have mouth-like gills and are notably able to function even underwater. Thanks to their water resistance and swimming talents, I can now transport things found in the water. Now we can carry things in the water. Search the water thoroughly. Counting on you, Gabby-san and Ochi-san. Alright, so then we gotta kill that dude. Oh shoot, they're gonna drown. Hurry, a Pikmin is drowning. Use your whistle to call it back to shore. I guess to be fair, I'd rather have them drown when they're in a less stressful situation. As opposed to, like, during a boss fight. Alright, so there's the next area. Alright, so there is a citrus lump. I'm assuming it's going to be called a citrus lump in this game. Alright, there we go. New treasure collected. Alright, so we got some eggs. A job for Ochi. Alright, I forgot the Pikmin can also do this. It's not just Ochi. Then there's a rubber duck over there. Hey Joe, welcome in. Yeah, see, I got the that dance emote going, so I just got the actual file for it earlier, so I was like, yep, just get that going as soon as possible. Alright, then we got more blue sprouts. Gotta be very, very careful, because I don't want any of my Pikmin to drown. Just gotta remind myself how to do this. There we go. Alright, I gotta go back. Alright, 3,700 sparkling collected. New gear is available. I guess one thing I might test is, like, if Ochi can carry stuff through the... Holy Jesus! I mean, I know these things can't kill Pikmin, but I'm like, holy Jesus! Yeah, wouldn't that just suck? It's just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna drop the deadly versions, because screw you, player. Okay, so we need all 10 in order to grab the duck. Well, actually, this might be a test of what I was originally planning, which is, let's see if Ochi can bring things through the water, because I know he can swim. Whether or not he can do that is a whole other question. It's duck time. All aboard the carcass train, choo-choo! That'll happen eventually. I mean, to be fair, it's only my second session. Oh, what the heck is that? What in the holy mother of heck is that? Well, we'll find out once I get the access to the Piclopedia. Well, then again, it did say the name of the game was the fact that you could get lured in by enemies. That's the whole name of the game of this cave. I'm just not expecting one to pop out of the egg like that, because I know the one creature type that I saw like that was very docile in Pikmin 2. I know that didn't kill Pikmin, but I'm still like, what the heck is that? The power of woo-woo. Will he finally understand? Alright, time to swim. Swim and swim and swim and... Alright, then let's have the... Oh. Okay, they weren't killed. Alright, we gotta go on a murder spree here. Kill them all. Alright, there we go. Okay, so you can do L and R to just swap Pikmin on the fly as well. Cool. And Ochi. Okay, so this is... Well, I guess to be fair, he's not going to go through the water to do this. He's going to... Well, actually, no, he has to because there's only a tiny corridor, and I'm pretty sure he can't bring this duck through there. If he can, I will laugh my butt off. Alright, so this is, like I said, going to be a test run of can he carry things through the water. Nope, he can't. Alright. That confirms that, then. And a part of this game is just, especially early on, is figuring out what's possible and what isn't. Because this is how you find out, is through trial and error like this. Especially when your Pikmin aren't getting, like, mass murdered. Alright, so that's everything. I think. Okay, yep, there is. More ducks for the Duck Lord. Alright, off to floor number 2. Whee! Alright, so if it's 25% each time, that implies there's at least 4 sub-levels. So yep, now we're getting into some of the bigger caves. We're in it now. Whee! That will never not be funny. Huh? There must be a castaway nearby. Okay, now you can see the nectar. Holy moly. Yeah, that thunderstorm's going now. My gosh. Yeah, hopefully I don't lose power, but, I mean, I haven't so far, but, I mean, like, just generally speaking while I've been streaming, but... Yeah, like I said, if I just mysteriously go offline, that's why. It's just louder because I'm closer to the window. I mean, not that it'd probably be much quieter away from it, but it's basically the only place I can put my microphone, so... Them's the brakes on that. Hope it's... I might turn up the mic volume, but... Well, actually, I don't even know if that would be a blessing or a curse at this point. Wait, what the heck just killed them? What killed them? What killed... Did they drown? What the heck just... Did they drown? I mean, if they drowned, fair enough. I just did not see what happened to the Pikmin. I might go back and watch the footage later, but I'm assuming they drowned. Alright, time to rewind time. New creature discovered. Alright, so I gotta be wiser about this. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume they drowned because of the geyser, because I can't think of any other reason how they, or why they would have died. Well, but I guess be cautious. Alright, so it looks like the stick apparatuses are back. Well, then, of course, one other thing I'm trying to be cautious with these caves is, like, the, let's just say the second game there, certain floors and caves would be littered with explosive bombs that would just randomly show up. That's why I'm, like, trying to be super I doubt they'd show up this early, but I'm like, you never know. Be prepared to run in case I come across a bomb that just kind of comes the heck out of nowhere. Alright, so I think... Well, actually, I'm not sure if I can chuck yellows up here or not. Maybe from the ledge. Oh, might as well try it. Yep. Haha. Holy. Well, and that's the other thing, too. If the sirens go off, I'm definitely going to end the stream. Like, trust me, I'm going to be safe about this. Like, if it becomes unsafe, I will definitely end the stream and go evacuate properly. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me check the weather update. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It allows me to save. Yeah, I might just in case, I might end the stream because I don't know what it's about to do. Sorry about that. Like I said, I don't know. That just kind of came the heck out of nowhere. Alright, so, if it becomes safe later, I will continue the stream. Otherwise, I will pick this up tomorrow. But yes, like I said, sorry about the reduced stream, but like I said, I don't know what that's gonna do, and I don't want to push that. Especially since I might have to go downstairs at a moment's notice, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. Alright, so yeah, thanks for tuning in, and like I said, if it becomes safe later, I'll boot this back up, otherwise I'm gonna, yeah, because I'll continue this up another day, so, yeah, take care, and I promise to stay safe, so, bye-bye.